in memory of Mimi, a feral cat. My name is Mimi, a feral cat who once roamed around Miss H's neighborhood. Life was never easy for me. One day, I was bitten by another animal, leaving my front leg injured. On June 3, 2025, I wandered into Miss H's backyard. I found food and water, such rare treasures. Miss H often fed a kind brown cat who lived nearby. He welcomed me and even shared his food. Miss H has an indoor cat, Cosmo. He watched me eating and knew I need help. Miss H noticed my injured leg and wanted to help, but I disappeared that night. The backyard didn't feel safe with other animals in the woods. It continued to roam, often going days without food. My condition worsened. I was attacked again, and both front legs were badly hurt. On July 2nd, I returned to Miss H's backyard, following the brown cat. Once again, he shared his food. Miss H saw me and gave me more to eat. Though I'd never lived with humans, I recognized her gentle voice and face. She called out, "Mimi," and I climbed up to the deck to eat. My legs were bleeding, and Miss H was deeply worried. I was starving. I ate plate after plate, licking them clean. I especially love the canned food with chunks. Miss H began calling places for help. Eventually, she borrowed a trap from Brandywine Valley SPCA and caught me. I panicked, fighting with all my strength to break free. I didn't want to die. I wanted to live. Seeing my desperation, Miss H regretted trapping me for a moment, but she couldn't bear the thought of me living in pain, vulnerable to infection and worse. She spoke to me gently, reassuring me over and over that she just wanted to help, and she loves me. Exhausted, I finally lay down to rest. Early on July 3rd, Miss H brought me to the Brandywine Valley SPCA. After evaluating my injuries, the staff recommended euthanasia. Miss H broke down in tears. I was young, full of spirit, and wanted to survive. She kept asking for advice, hoping for another option. A kind woman named Sonia offered hope. With her encouragement, Miss H requested treatment and antibiotics instead of euthanasia. Around noon, Miss H received a call. The SPCA said my leg needed to be amputated at a cost of $781. The surgery was scheduled for the following Tuesday, but they again recommended euthanizing me. Miss H didn't give up. She made more calls and finally reached human-animal partners who could perform the surgery the same day, and Miss H agreed to donate $100 toward my care, and she rushed me to their Wilmington clinic. But again, the vet suggested letting me go. Miss H cried. She asked to see me one last time. When they brought me out, I saw her. I heard her voice. I felt calm. I trusted her. I loved her. Miss H said I look fine and deserve another chance. Just then, a woman and her young son, around 9 years old, walked in. Miss H told them my story, how I looked okay and deserved another chance. The woman agreed. She spoke to the vet, and soon there was new hope. They decided to amputate my leg and quarantine me for 4 months to recover. Miss H promised to take care of me afterward. She returned home to prepare for my homecoming. At 3:30 p.m., Miss H was ready to pick up Mimi. She received another call from the clinic. She asked, "How is the cat?" The worker's voice turned heavy. They had discovered cancer in my stomach. I was very thin, although I looked strong all the time. Miss H began to cry again. I know she is crying still. But please, my dear Miss H, don't cry. And to all who cared for me, thank you. My life was short, but I had joy. I hunted, I played, I felt kindness. Even in pain, I felt love. Miss H feels guilty, wondering if I might have lived longer had she not caught me. She knelt in front of where the cage was and asked for my forgiveness. But I hold no blame. Though I never lived with humans, I felt love in your care. I love you, Miss H. I know you tried your best. I'm sorry I had to leave this world, but I live with peace. There is no pain in heaven, only comfort, open fields, and endless bowls of cat food. I am free now. Miss H feels guilty, wondering if I might have lived longer had she not caught me. She knelt in front of where the cage was and asked for my forgiveness. But I hold no blame. Though I never lived with humans, I felt love in your care. I love you, Miss H. I know you tried your very best. I'm sorry I had to leave this world, but I live with peace. There is no pain in heaven, only comfort, only fields, and endless bowls of cat food. I am free now.